Maggie the Meteorologist from Mississippi. Is it going to rain tomorrow, Mom? As a meteorologist, I should know the answer to this question, dear. Yes, it is going to rain tomorrow. We are expecting thunderstorms and the possibility of tornadoes and hail. We need to prepare for the storm. What should we do, Mom? We need to make sure we have flashlights and batteries. Also, we need to check the sump pump battery. If the electricity goes out and the pump doesn't work, we might get the basement flooded. We also need to buy water in case the water supply gets contaminated. Are we going to the store to buy all that, Mom? Yes, dear. Let's go before supplies run out. Many people will buy the same things. Maggie and her mom drove over to the local store and bought one extra flashlight and batteries, food to last a week, water bottles, snacks, and a phone battery bank to charge the phones if the electricity goes out for days. The clouds arrived the next day. The rain came down and the wind howled. Maggie and her mom were at home when the storm gained strength. What is that pounding sound on the roof, Mom? That would be hail, dear. I hope the damage is minimal. What causes hail, Mom? The storm, dear. When raindrops form in the clouds, they want to come down as rain. The storm has updrafts, which is wind that pushes upwards. So instead of the rain dropping down, it gets carried upwards and freezes up if it goes high enough. Then it becomes heavier and wants to drop down, but if the updraft is strong enough, it will carry it up again, and the hail ball will grow even bigger and be a bigger problem when it falls on houses, cars, trees, people, and animals. The sound is loud, Mom. I am scared. It's okay, dear. Don't be scared. The storm will pass. Let's go to the basement and wait it out. The wind is picking up and I hope no tornadoes will pass over our house. Where is the flashlight, Mom? It is still in the shopping bag. Bring it with you and don't forget the batteries. Maggie and her mom went to the basement and heard the wind blowing louder outside. Mom, the lights went out. It's okay, dear. Probably a tree fell and pulled the power poles down with it. What brought this storm here, Mom? Usually wind comes from the west, dear. Air is always moving and sometimes it is dry, other times it carries moisture, depending on the area it is moving over. Also, wind closer to the ground might have different speed and direction from the air above it. If moist air is close to the ground and a colder, drier air comes on top of it, the warm, moist air will want to climb up to the drier air, which causes the updrafts that cause rain and hail, and in certain cases, tornadoes. I hear about tornadoes and hurricanes on TV, Mom. Are they the same? In some ways, they are. Both are spinning air storms and can cause much destruction. Hurricanes form on water and are usually much wider than tornadoes and last a lot longer. Can we predict hurricanes and tornadoes, Mom? Yes, we can, dear. We use computer models that can predict them and tell us the most likely path they will take. How do these computer models work, Mom? They use math equations that include air temperature, moisture, speed, direction, elevation, ground features, and other things and try to predict where a storm will form and where it will go. We use satellite images to put everything together so people can see where storms are on a map, how close a storm will be to where they live, and what they should do if a strong storm like this one is coming. So, did you have to study math in school to become a meteorologist, Mom? Yes, dear. We studied a lot of topics, like physics, math, chemistry, climatology, so we can better understand the weather and predict it. Why is math in everything, Mom? Even the weather. We need it to calculate, dear. Let me give you an example. Do you like my cooking? Yes, Mom, I love your cooking. What does this have to do with weather and math? When I cook, I use exact ingredients so the food will taste delicious. If I change some ingredients or change their quantities, the food will taste different. Same thing for the weather. There are certain ingredients that make a storm, like air temperature, speed, moisture, and other things. If we have accurate information about these ingredients, we can accurately predict where and how strong a storm will be. Computers made all that a lot easier by taking in all these readings from monitoring stations and showing us the results so we, as meteorologists, can tell people about the weather. This storm feels strong, Mom. It is a strong storm, dear. Storms are getting stronger, and the climate is changing. Earth temperature is rising, causing drafts in some areas and floods in others. It is also contributing to stronger storms. What caused Earth's temperature to rise, Mom? The Earth climate is always changing, dear. Human activity of burning fossil fuels is not helping. Whether humans contributed to it or not, climate change is here, and we need to do our best to reduce its effects. But what can one person do, Mom? Not much, dear. One person cannot do much. It will take the effort of a lot of people to work together to reduce the effects of climate change. Unfortunately, humanity is not united. It is divided into different nations and countries, and each one is looking after its own interests. This is part of human nature, dear. Will humanity ever unite, Mom? Absolutely yes, dear, only if we get attacked by aliens and humanity becomes in danger. At that point, all people will unite and suddenly all our differences will disappear. We will face one enemy that everyone can see and fight against. Can we call aliens and ask them to attack Earth and make people unite, Mom? There is a saying, dear, don't burn your house down to scare the mice away. Aliens attacking Earth will certainly unite humanity, however humanity might not be able to defend itself and aliens will take over. They might even just destroy Earth altogether and human unity will not help us. Also, humans started making noise only very recently. I don't think anyone out there picked anything from us yet. The cosmos is very large and we are very small. We should solve our problems ourselves without inviting invaders. But Mom, in all the movies I watched, aliens were defeated and we won. Yes, dear. First, these are movies and not real life. Second, movies want to make you feel good and make you want to watch them again. When humans go to war against each other, the results are not good and many people die. And these are humans fighting each other, not aliens versus humans. Aliens could be coming to Earth because their planet suffered bad climate change and they decided to leave it and find somewhere else to live. Humans learned how to fly about 100 years ago, and we already went to the moon and are planning to go to Mars. 1,000 years from today, we might already have the technology to leave our solar system and go somewhere else. Until then, we have nowhere else to go. Earth is our home, and we need to take care of it. I am getting sleepy, Mom. We'll sleep in the basement tonight, dear. I hope the storm will pass quickly and we can call your dad. He was not able to be with us. His flight was canceled because of the storm. We will call him later to tell him we are doing okay. Good night, dear. Good night, Mom. That evening, Maggie had a dream. She woke up the next morning to tell her mom what she saw. Good morning, Mom. I had a dream last night. I became a meteorologist, Mom. I was on TV presenting the weather and telling people about the upcoming storm. I reminded the viewers about flashlights and water bottles. I was doing the weather presentation just like you do it on TV. It was great, Mom. Glad you had a good dream, dear. Seems the storm has passed, and it is just raining now. Let's go upstairs and have breakfast. I am hungry, Mom. Can we watch the weather on TV? Not sure if the electricity is back, dear. Let's check. Nope, not yet. Hope it will be restored soon. I was wearing the same dress you wore when you did the weather on TV, Mom. Hope you become a successful meteorologist, dear. Hope so too. Mom, can't wait.